You can see here this one first. You can see the number, right? 10107. Now you can see here age, upper side, and here it's a 2. So what's the address of this cell?
A2.
A2. Okay? Now if I want to find about cell scale, then what's the address of cell scale?
D1.
D
D1. हम उधर लिखा हुआ भी आएगा।
D1.
उधर लिखा हुआ भी आएगा।
हाँ लिखा हुआ भी आता है, right? So you can see when you place here D and 1, D1. You can see here. Okay, if I click here, you can see C3 here at this section side. Okay, which is called main box. Clear? Done? Right? Now, just see this. Merge the two cell. Merge the two column. Okay? So if you have two different column, one is name and second one is maybe the last name. So first of all you have to find the cell number, right? Cell address. So in a A2 section is the first name, B2 section is the last name, and you have to perform the merging of that. So you need to insert one cell and you just need to write text join, then in a bracket, then again you have to make a space true and then B2 and B A2 dot B2. Okay? This way. We are only going for this formula. This is also you can go for, but we are always try to go with this. Okay? So I'm going to write this. Please write it down this. To merge the two columns into one, what formula needed? मतलब वो दो ही कॉलम है, बट तीसरे में हमें वो मर्ज कॉलम चाहिए, आपका नाम भी और आपका सरनेम इस तरह से। बिकॉज कंट्रोल टी नहीं दबाया अभी, कंट्रोल ए भी ना into price for each. So you can find what? You can find okay, you can find the total cell calculation, right? So here because ये क्या है? If the one product price is 15 rupees and quantity of order are available, so it's sell up to 20. So 20 into 50. What is the total amount? Sell total amount. It will be provided. Now here I use. Everyone can see. Here I use the operation only multiplication in between the set. Okay, so everyone can see here V2. So V2. This is the value, quantity value 30. Okay. Second, here I am just only putting into C2 into C2 means this is the static version. So when you are just only creating V2, right? Then here is the double dot where it will cover up to the whole details. Right? Here you can see 2824 because it's come from my previous table. Okay. So row is total is 2824, but here my column is up to the 9. So what it comes? B2, then B9 up to B9 into then C2 again up to C9. Okay, because this value comes from my previous database, which consists of 2824 column rows, right? That's why it is showing like that. So you just need to only select This is about the multiplication of the value which are present in that one column. And this is the second column. And in between there is a multiplication. So just write down this also and text void also. Both. Done up to this two things. Okay. Okay. Do one more thing. Don't operate on that same database.
Yeah.
Take another sheet. Just go up to the 9 element and copy paste here in some different sheet. So we can do some operation over there. Okay. लेनी है जिस तरह से मैंने ली है. Don't work on the main sheet. Okay. Don't work on a main database. Just copy some of the details from our main database and copy here like this. And then I'm going to remove this. You can take some of the column. Okay. Okay, or a detail of your table in the short form. Okay, so here I am going to select the pivot table, form table and range. Yeah, okay, done. Okay, now it's selected. Here you can see the option new worksheet. So you just need to click on okay. Now here you can see there is a one. I'm going to rename it. Okay, total cells. Now here is my pivot table where you can see here every column detail are available. Let me just put this properly. Right? Now you can see order number, each price of the order, cell calculation, everything are here. Okay? So what I am going to do, I need each quantity order name that I am going to put in a row side. So now you have this detail, order number detail, and that sales price. I am going to put it. Okay? So this is my result. Or from here it's a submission of the calculation, but what I am going to do, go to the field side and you can find the average selling of that particular product. So you can just need to click on an average, minimum maximum also there, so you can go for that. For specific products of cell calculation you can go there. Number of count also you can do that. So we'll go for the average value. Okay, so this is the average value for that particular order number, right? Now, what I'm going to do, I need to create a table. So I'm going to just select this. After selecting, you just need to create a insert and like this one table name. Okay, so here you are. So here it will give the average sales for that particular order ID. Okay, but here I don't want all these things, so I'm going to click it, remove the field, hide the field. I need to hide it out. Hide all field button on a chart. Okay, so I'm going to click this. Now you can see totally a clear diagram here, right? And here also. average total sales of each product item. Okay, so this is my diagram. I'm going to copy these things and going to add here in a design part. Okay, so my design part is like this. I'm going to paste it here somewhere. Whichever whichever are easy for me, I'm going to add that value. Okay, now what I'm going to do, right, double click on that or maybe go to the style side. You can change the style also, whichever you like. Go to the design part. Here also you have a number of options to change the things. Okay, when you double click on this area, you can see here the chart format chart are available. So what you need to do, you just need to click fill as a no fill. So your background should be similar to your backside. Okay. So now it is a more clear to everyone. Same for the design also. If you want to change anything from here, you can change it. Okay. For the color side or from the style side. Might be same thing, right? Okay, but this is the nice one. Okay. So order wise, you can check the amount of the cells. Okay. So this is the one diagram. Now we also see year wise, date wise, month wise, right? What is the variation? Okay. You did it right. Great. Okay, so this is the one thing. Second, when you find the total cell. Okay. Now again, if there is a time frame, so and yeah, also each time you have to create a new pivot chart. Okay, don't just write it down and overwrite on that same pivot. So I'm going again in this my database, insert pivot table, and again new sheet. Now again I'm going for the year wise sales amount. Okay, this is the year wise sales amount. Again, I'll go to the field size. Here you can just go for the count or average, right? Average value of this. Now I just want to change the point value. So just go to that, pre-cell, home, and here the option to remove the points digits. Okay, so this is the average value for our specific year calculation. Now again you have to click on that, select on that, insert and just create a histogram for that. Okay, so this is the histogram for average cells for that specific year. Okay. Right click on that, hide the field button, total also I don't want. Okay. And just copy this thing here at the design part. And put it here somewhere so it will look nice. It's up to you how you want to represent it. Again, I am already open this no fill and now it's done. Okay, clear? Now you have to do same for month wise. Okay, month wise cell. You need to find. Okay, now some of the student did very nice. Share your screen to everyone. Okay, in between. I'm stopping my screen. Now you share your screen.